Hey guys, it's Derek again with the Survivalists. In this segment, I'm actually going to be talking about snares and traps. I'm actually going to throw in a couple of extra things too. Um, I'm just going to do a run through really quick on the different types of snares, traps, and a couple of other odds and ends things. Um, as far as snares and traps go, there's the noose snare, the counterweight snare, the box trap, the figure four trap, a spring trap. And of course, you have nets and hooks, along with pitfall and spears. Um, of course, I'll actually be going through later on when it gets a little bit nicer out, and I'll be doing some hands-on and showing you guys how it's done. A lot of them are actually fairly easy. The new snare is basically where you take a rope and you make a slip knot at one end and make sure it's fastened to something like a tree or something like that. And you have a tripwire so that way when an animal comes through and gets caught in it, what it does is it actually releases like something at the other end so that way it'll actually pull it tight, and then we have food. The counterweight snare is basically the same as the new snare, but there's a tripwire that is tied to a weight where when the animal trips it, what it does is it drops and actually tightens the rope around their neck so that way, boom, you got food. Or you can use a net too, a little bit more humane. The box trap and the figure four trap are pretty much the same thing. The box trap is where you actually have a box and you set it up on a stick and you have a rope tied to it so that way you can actually sit there and have it baited. Wait till an animal comes in, you pull the rope, which in turn knocks the stick out and the box falls right on top of it, and you got food. Where the figure four trap is the same concept, but with that you actually use three sticks and you knock them together to form a four, and you actually set the box on top of that on one end, so that way the animal can you actually have a pointing into the box, so that way when the animal trips that, it actually trips itself, and the box falls right on the animal. That way you have food. The pitfall, it's actually more. It does more harm than good, really. That's more for if you're dealing with larger animals or kind of a protection thing. But with that, you actually have to make sure you know where it is, so that way you in turn don't get hurt and fall in. The spring trap is a trap where it's something that an animal can step on without knowing it's there. And what it does is there's a weight at one end, and a net or rope or something at the other end where it steps into it, and it pulls them up really quick. Um, then you have nets, hooks, and spears. This is more if you're out fishing. You can use a spear to actually joust fish, along with nets. You can throw them in and catch more fish that way, or you can use fishing hooks out of sticks and or anything like that. That way, you can actually sit there, relax, and catch a fish like that. But anyway, I'll actually be going through some of these and showing you guys how to do some of the traps and stuff and the steps you need to take, and hopefully get good at it. So hope you guys click like, subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll keep you posted.